and most of the people do not have the right network knowledge. So basically, if you are a startup founder, what you do is like you start creating your resources into the default VPC given by any cloud, and then you actually get into the security traps. So basically, you start creating your EC2 instances into the public subnet, which gets the public IP, which is a very big security loophole. And also, you do not know, like you have to keep your databases into the intra subnets where there is no inbound and outbound connectivity should be there. So only your application should be able to talk to the databases. So let me show you what is the right network architecture and how can you create it. So basically, using our product, you just simply go here, infrastructure as a code, click on AWS if you are creating for AWS, and then click on create VPC. And for example, you want to set your dev environment first for the network architecture. So there are a couple of things which you can review here, like what should be your CIDR range, public subnet CIDR range, private subnet CIDR range, intra subnets, whether you want to enable the NAT gateway for each and every reason. All those things, if you do not know any of these things, do not worry. Just click on the submit button, and what it will do, it will start creating the whole network architecture for you. So let's wait by the time it is running. And in the meanwhile, let me also open the network architecture diagram. So you can see this runs actually, it actually creates what should be a network ACL, subnets, how many subnets should be there, where your internet gateway will be placed, how many subnets will be created, how the route tables will be created, how the route table association will happen, how the elastic IP will be created, how it will map to the NAT gateway or the internet gateway. And since we are using Terraform to build a network architecture, so I just selected the default. So basically, there was no delta, so it does not apply any changes. But if you are building it first time, it will create like around 30-35 components into the AWS, and you can see like your whole network architecture is ready within just like 8 to 10 minutes. And the diagram which I was talking about, you can refer to this diagram. So this is the three-tier network architecture. In tier one is the public, for the public thing where you can create the external facing load balancers. Tier 2 is your private subnet where you will keep your virtual machines, so they will not be having the public IP. Only your load balancer can talk to the your EC2s. And tier 3 is where you put your databases, Redis caches, so there is no inbound and outbound connectivity to this tier 3. So this is the right network architecture diagram. You can select your CIDR range. Obviously, you have to keep more IPs into the tier 2 so that your workloads can scale more. They can scale to a high level. And in tier 3, I mean, just keep the databases so that only your application can connect to the databases. And in tier 1, you can actually create your load balancers and all.